Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see few applications of linear equations involving one variable with various examples. Now we'll see the first question. The present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil. After 5 years, their ages will add to 66 years. Find their present ages. So solution. Now let us consider Sahil's present age to be x, and it is given that Sahil's mother age is 3 times the Sahil's age. So we have considered x as the Sahil's present age. So his mother's will be 3 times x. So this is the present age, x for Sahil and 3x for his mother. So now we'll see what will happen after 5 years. So after 5 years, Sahil's age will be x plus 5. So and his mother's age will become 3x plus 5 because his mother's present age is 3x. So after 5 years it will become 3x plus 5. Now it's also given in the question that after 5 years sum of their age will add to 66. So now after 5 years Sahil's age will be x plus 5 and his mother's age will be 3x plus 5. So the sum of x plus 5 and 3x plus 5 will be equal to 66. So now we will simplify this. So now x plus 3x will become 4x and 5 plus 5 will become 10. So 4x plus 10 equal to 66. Now we will subtract 10 on both the sides of the equation. So 4x plus 10 minus 10. So it will become 0. So you will get only 4x on your left hand side and 66 minus 10 on your right hand side. So 66 minus 10 is 56. So the final equation is 4x is equal to 56. Now we are dividing by 4 on both the sides to get only the value of x. So 4x by 4 equal to 56 by 4. So 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So you will get only x and 56 by 4 is 14. So x is 14. So we have considered x as Sahil's present age. So the Sahil's present age is 14 and his mother's present age we have considered it as 3x. It's given in the question, right? So now it's 3 times 14, that is 42 years. So Sahil's present age is 14 years and his mother's present age is 42 years. Now let's verify our answer. We have found out that Sahil's present age is 14 years and his mother's age is 42 years. Now let's verify that with the given, that is after 5 years condition. So after 5 years condition, Sahil's age will be x plus 5. So now the x is 14. So plus 5 you will get 19. So Sahil's age after 5 years will be 19 and his mother's age after 5 years will be 3x plus 5. So instead of x we are going to substitute 14. So 3 times 14 is 42 plus 5 is 47. So after 5 years Sahil's mother's age will be 47. So now in our question we have given that after 5 years both of their ages if you add you should get 66. So now if you add this 19 and 47 you will get 66. So this is the age after 5 years. So we are getting 66. So our answer is correct. That is Sahil's present age is 14 years and his mother's present age is 47 years. Next question is Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupee coins as he has 5 rupee coins. If he has in all a sum of rupees 77, how many coins of each denomination does he have? Solution. First let's write the given things. So now let us consider the number of 5 rupee coins that Bansi has be x. So then it is given the number of 2 rupee coins he has is 3 times the 5 rupee coin. So we have taken 5 rupee coins as x. So 2 rupee coin is 3 times 5 rupee coin. So it will be 3x. So the total amount Bansi has is rupees 77. Now let us form the equation. So the total value of 5 rupee coins he has is 5 times x because x is the number of coins. So we have to multiply it with 5 to get the total amount of 5 rupee coins. And similarly for 2 rupee coins, the total value of 2 rupee coin is 2 times 3x, because we have taken the number of 2 rupee coins is 3x. So it is 2 times 3x, that is 6x. So the total amount he has is 5x plus 6x, and also it is given that the total amount is rupees 77. So we are forming the equation as 5x plus 6x is equal to 77 rupees. So now we add this. So 5x plus 6x is 11x, which is equal to 77 rupees. So now divide both the sides by 11. So 11x by 11 equal to 77 by 11. So x is equal to 7. So the number of 5 rupee coins, that is x equal to 7, and the number of 2 rupee coins we have taken it as 3 times x. So 3 times 7 is 21. Now we'll verify our answer. So what we got is number of 5 rupee coins, that is x equal to 7, and number of 2 rupee coins, that is 3x is equal to 21. So now we have written an equation 5x plus 2 times 3x is equal to 77, because it's given the total amount what we are getting is 77. So now, so 5 times 7 plus 6 times 7. So 5 times 7 is 35 plus 6 times 7 is 42. So if you add, you will get 77. So we are getting the total amount as 77. So what we have found out is correct. So the number of 5 rupee coins he has is 7, and the number of 2 rupee coins he has is 21 coins. The next question is, the sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Find these multiples. So solution. First we'll draw a number line and we'll see how we are going to get the consecutive multiples of 11. So first we are starting with 0 and we are writing 11, 22, etc. Suppose if you take a certain number as x, then the next consecutive number of x will be, you are going to add 11 with x. So you will get 11 plus x. Then the next consecutive number will be, you are going to add 11 with this x plus 11. So you will get x plus 22. So the next consecutive number will be, if you add 11 with the previous one, you will get x plus 33, and so on it will goes. Okay, so now let us consider the first multiple of 11 as x, and the next multiple of 11 as x plus 11, and the next consecutive multiple is x plus 11 plus 11, that is x plus 22. So the 3 consecutive multiples what we are taking are, first is x, the second is x plus 11, and the third one is x plus 22. So now it is given in the question that the sum of these 3 multiples is 363. Now we'll form an equation for that. So x plus 11 plus x plus 22 equal to 363. Now we'll simplify this. So x plus x plus x. So you will get 3x, then 11 plus 22 you will get 33. So 3x plus 33 equal to 363. Now we are transposing this 33 from left hand side to right hand side. So here it is positive 33. If you transpose it to right hand side, it will become negative 33. So 3x is equal to 363 minus 33. So if you subtract, you will get 330. So 3x is equal to 330. Now you want only the variable x. So you are dividing by 3 on both the sides of the equation. So 3x by 3 equal to 330 by 3. So you will get x equal to 110. So now we have found out that first multiple, that is x equal to 110. The next multiple we have taken it as x plus 11. So it will be 110 plus 11, that is 121. The next multiple what we have taken is x plus 11 plus 11 or x plus 22. So here x is 110 plus 22 equal to 132. So thus the 3 consecutive multiples are 110, 121 and 132. Alternatively, we can verify our answer by taking the multiple of 11 immediately before x, that is x minus 11, and the consecutive multiples are x and x plus 11. So the equation what we will get is x minus 11 plus x plus 11, and it is given it is equal to 363. So if you simplify this, you will get 3x equal to 363. So, and if you divide by 3 on both the sides, you will get x by 3 equal to 363 divided by 3. So, you will get x equal to 121. So, what we have taken, x is 121, that is the previous multiple of 11. So, x minus 11, that is 110, and the next multiple is x plus 11, that is 132. So, the three consecutive multiples are 110, 121 and 132. So, thus what we got is correct. Hope you have understood all the questions very well. Thank you for watching the video.